Hi, in this video I will teach you the concept of subnetting in computer networks so that I take this question and I solve this problem so you will get an idea how the subnetting is going to configure. Okay, let me start first. Now what the question is? They given the network ID of class C which is 192.168.100.0 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Now they want 60 hosts in the network. But what actually do we going to get by this subnet mask? Okay, let us do. So 192.168.100.0. So 255.255.255.0. In that we get an IP address of from 0 to 255. Totally we will get 256 IP addresses. Now, what our scenario? Our scenario is we don't want to 256 IP address. Instead, we want 60 IP addresses. How we are going to do that? Step 1. We need to find, wait. Before that, we will convert this subnet mask into binaries. Step 1. I will find 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot convert them into binaries. So take only host portion and convert them into 8 bits like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 1 is completed. Now, how many bits we required for configure 60 host? Step 2. So, now we will find 60 lesser than 2 power n minus 2. You give n value which should be lesser than which should be lesser than 60. Okay, so I will give n is equal to 1 first. 60 lesser than 2 power 1 minus 2, which result 0. Is 0 lesser than 60? No, 0 is not lesser than 60. So next we will give n is equal to 2. 60 lesser than 2 power 2 minus 2. So 4 4 minus 2 will be 2. 2 lesser than 60? No. Sorry. 60 lesser than 2? No. 60 lesser than 0? No. Now n equal to 3. 60 lesser than 2 power 3 minus 2. Which result we will get? 8 minus 2, which is 6. So 60 lesser than 6? No, obviously not. We keep on increasing. N is equal to 4. 60 lesser than 2 power 4 minus 2, which is 16 minus 2. Is 14 lesser than 60? No. Then we will move to n is equal to 5. 60 lesser than 2 power 5 minus 2. 30 lesser than 60? No. Still not. So we keep on increasing. N is equal to 6. Now you try 60 lesser than 6 minus 2. You try this. You pause the video and you try. Okay. Now I will solve. 60 lesser than 64 minus 2, which result 60 is lesser than 62. So we come to know how many bits we require in the host portion of the subnet mask to get a 60 host. Step 3 I will do. So you got a clear cut idea. Okay. So step 3, 255 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we need 6 bits for the host portion to get a 60 host. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 bits are required. Okay, that's all. Now what will you do? This is the important part. You all people should understand. Now we want to convert. Very important thing, you just convert this two zeros into two ones. First thing, you take the subnet mask of the given network and the convert host to portion into binaries. Then you choose the how many hosts required and substitute in 2 power n minus 2, so that you will get number of bits required for the host portion. Once you find the host portion, rest of the portion you change it into 1 and multiply with 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. Now you multiply 2 power of 7 into 1 plus 2 power 6 plus 1. 128 plus 64, which result we will get 192. So now we got a solution. So number of so what is the subnet mask to acquire a 60 host? So now we get the subnet mask as 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 192. So okay, so I will tell you one more time. We have a question of create a network of 60 hosts for given network and subnet mask. The given network is class C network 192.168.100.0 and the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0. Step 1, we have to take the subnet mask and convert binary of the host portion. We all know each octet in IP address has 8 bits. So in the same way, we take a 8 zeros, consecutive zeros. Okay. In that step 2, we have to come to know how many bits we required in the subnet mask to get a 60 host. Totally we get a 8 bits. In that 8 bits we will get 256 IP addresses, but we want only 60 IP addresses. So we make rest of the portion should be network portion. So how do we find that? Step 2, number of host bits required should be lesser than 2 power n minus 2. So you parallelly, you starting from 1, you give the value of n. So n lesser than 60? No. So n is equal to 2. So apply 2 so that you will get, is 2 lesser than 60? No. Once you give 3, you will get an answer of 6. 6 lesser than 60? Then you give 4. Is 14 lesser than 60? Then you give 5. Is 30 lesser than 60? Then you guess 6. Then you give 6. 62. Sorry, here is a 62. Is 62 lesser than 60? Yes. So we got a solution. 6 bits required to get a 60 host for a subnet mask. So from right to left, you keep on counting 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this 6 bits are used to acquire a 60 host in a network. Rest of the portion will be turned into 1. Then you just ignore this 2 zeros and the power of 2 power zeros. So here once you multiply with zeros, you will get 0. So you ignore that. You just only multiplied with 2 power 7 cross 1 and 2 power 6 cross 1, so that you will get 192. So finally, what is our network? Finally, we get 192.168.100.0, and our new subnet mask will be 255.255.255.192. Okay. Now I will tell you how we calculate the network address, first IP, last IP, broadcast address using this network and its subnet mask. Okay. In the same way, again you will take this network 192.168.100, and this host portion you convert them into binary again. Now network part you ignore this now. Time being you ignore. You do not ignore it completely. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros. Okay. We already found 2 bits required for network portion. So you take these 2 bits in the network. Okay. Then before starting this, I want to convey you how the result we will get 2 power something. I will tell you 2 power 2. What is the result we will get? 2 power 1, 2 power 0, which means 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Once you multiply this with the 2 power 1 and 2 power 0 with the 1, you will get the values. In the same way, 2 power 3, 2 power 2, 2 power 1, 2 power 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now, what we will get by using this, what conclusion we will get? Just listen, just listen. All starting with zeros, all end with ones. Here also, all starting with 0, all end with 1s. Okay. Even if you are go for a 2 power 4, 2 power 5, the same way, all going to start with 0, ends with 1. Okay. Now, we come to our concept. 192.168.100.0. Okay, so for your better understanding, to avoid confusion, you always keep 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. You always write like this so that you avoid unnecessary confusions. Okay, you slash always. This is for network portion. You don't have a privilege to access it. In the same way, after 0, what we will get? 0, 1. Here also we will get 1, which means 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. And what do we get in finally? Finally, we will get 192.168.100.00 slash 1111111. Now, for this network, which means 192.168.100.0, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.192. For this, what you will going to get? What is the broadcast ID? So, how I will tell you how to calculate the broadcast ID of this. Here, you simply, whenever you face any confusion, you just multiply these values with 2 powers. 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5. 2 power 6, 2 power 7. So finally you will get end up with so this IP will be 63. Okay, 63. I will write and the last IP will be what here? 001. Sorry, 110. Here also 10. Okay. Here I will write 192.168.100.00/12345 This is the last IP. This is the broadcast IP. So network IP is 192.168.100.0. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.192. First IP 192.168.100.1. You just simply you multiply with 2 power zeros, you will get. Okay. Then last IP will be you find the broadcast ID first so that you will get the last IP. Last IP I keep like this and I find the broadcast IP first. 192.168.100.63. Then the last IP will be 192.168.100.62. Next network IP will be 192.168.100.64. Okay. Got an idea? Do you want one more time me to explain? Okay, I will explain one more time. Please 1 minute. Okay, I will explain in one more time also. Then last we will get the subnet mask for this to get a 60 host 255.255.255.192. So that we come to know we take a two bits from the host portion. Okay. Then we will get the network. We take our network first. Okay. 192.168.100.0. Now the subnet mask is 255.255.255.192. Now we will convert our network portion into binary. Sorry, our network IPs host portion into binaries. Okay. 192.168.100. This two. Wait, I will tell. First write them into binaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 bits we taken. We know our subnet mask denote 2 bits you don't have a privilege to access. So you just slash it. You do not touch it here. Okay. You have a privilege to access only this host portion. Now from starting we will make 0 0 0 0 0. Okay. Next will be, if you have any doubt you can write like this and you can understand, which means 01 is the 10 is the last IP, and I will tell you it always start with 0 0 and always ends with 1 1 1. Here also start with 0 0, always ends with 1 1 1. Even if you take 2 power 4, start with 0 0 0 0, ends with 1 1 1. And here also it start with 0 1, end with 1 0. Here also start with 0 0 1, but ends with 1 1 0. In the same way, you will take the host portion like 0 0 0 0 1 for 6 bits. It ends with 1111110. This is the last IP. If you want to know the last IP, you don't worry. You just multiply it with 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5. You multiplied all this so that you will get the last IP. And finally, you make everything to be 1. So once you make everything 1, again you multiplied with 2 power 1, 2 power of 0 into 1, 2 power of 1 into 1, like that up to 2 power 5 cross 1 you multiply. Finally you will get the network IP and the subnet mask. Once you find the subnet mask, you no need to touch again, and the first IP will be in this network 192.168.100.1, and the last IP will be 192.168.100.62. Broadcast IP will be 192.168.100.63. Next network IP will be after the broadcast IP, whatever it's come, it is the next network IP. You can write 63, you can write 64. Okay, I will teach you next thing. Now you take 192.168.100 dot, before do it something, we take a next network IP. How do we get? 2 power 7, 2 power 6, 2 power 5, 2 power 4, 2 power 3, 2 power 2, 2 power 1, 2 power 0. Okay, and we know these 2 bits are network portion. Obviously this is the network IP, so this IP address will be come with this 2 bits only. Okay, you just focus what is 64. 2 power 6 is the 64. You just put 1 here and 0 here. Rest of the portion you keep it as 0. Okay, then what will be the next IP? You simply, again I told you don't have a privilege to access it, so again you keep it is 192.168.100 dot 01 dot slash, sorry, not dot, 1 2 3 4 5 6 consecutive, sorry, this is 1 will be here, 1 is here, and the last IP will be 192.168.100 dot, the reverse of this is the last IP, 01 slash 111110. This is the last IP, and the broadcast IP is 192.168.100 dot 01 slash 111111. Now, okay, wait. I will make it still. I will make it you clear. Okay, 192.168.100.01 slash 111111. Okay. You write like here 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6. So what I will get? 64 plus 63. Okay. So first I will write my network IP. Network IP will be 192.168.100. If you have any doubt, you just 2 power zeros. Okay, you multiply with this corresponding bits. So if I multiply that 1 with 2 power 6, I will get 64. And the subnet mask 255.255.255.192. First IP 192.168.100. After the network IP will be the first IP, or otherwise you can write like this and multiply with the corresponding bits with the 2 power 0. And 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. So you will get a 65. And the last IP we we don't know what is last IP, but if I find the broadcast IP, so that I come to know what is the last IP. So I multiply for this is 64 and 64 plus 63, 7 and 127. Okay. So my broadcast IP will be broadcast IP will be 192.168.100.127. Obviously, now we come to know what is the last IP. Okay. So the last IP will be 192.168.100.126. What will be the next network IP? So, okay. Oh my God, I have no place to write. Okay, still I write. Next network IP will be 192.168.100.128. I already mentioned here network IP will be written only in the network portion which we created. Okay, again I will tell you so you got an idea. Now the network is 192.168.100.120. No. Before that, you write 2 power 7, 2 power 6, 2 power 5, 2 power 4, 2 power 3, 2 power 2, 2 power 1, 2 power 0. This 2 portion will be reserved. And I already told you a network portion always comes only between these 2 bits. How do we going to get 128? 2 power 7 is 128. Simple. No need to confuse. Just make it 2 power 7 is 128. Okay. Just keep all the bits to be 0. What will be the next IP? Blindly you can write. Once you practice so that you can write it blindly. 0000001. And what will be the last IP? No need to confuse. Just write last broadcast IP 192.168.100.10 slash 111111. What will be the last IP? We all know end with 1110. First IP will complete with all 0 and 1. Last IP will reverse of that. All 1 ends with 0. 192.168.100.10 slash 111110. Now, what will be the network? So network IP is equal to 192.168.100.128 and the subnet mask will be 2 255.255.255.192. What will be the first IP? The first IP will be 192.168.100. You multiply 2 power 0 or otherwise you can write after the network IP the first IP will be there. So after the network IP which is the first IP 129. What is the broadcast IP? You make all to be all once. After the network portion all to be make it once. So you multiply with 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. I know 2 power 7 is in 128 and up to 63 which is 11, 8, 9, 191. So the broadcast IP I am writing. Okay, so broadcast IP will be 192.168.100.191. Last IP will be before the broadcast IP, that will be the last IP. So 192.168.100.190. What will be the next IP? What will be the next network IP? After the broadcast IP will be the next network IP. So next network IP will be 192.168.100.192. Okay, okay. Now, same here. I already mentioned network IPs will be comes only within the 2 bits. Here also network IP will become within the 2 bits. So 64 where I start here. So next network IP 64 will come within this 2 bits, and next network IP, so 128 which is comes within these 2 bits. Next will be 192 which is also comes within 2 bits. I will tell you. Okay, 192, 168, 100 dot 2 power 7, 2 power 6, 2 power 5, 2 power 4, 2 power 3, 2 power 2, 2 power 1, 2 power 0. You slash it. These two are subnetted. These 2 bits, we cannot use it for host portion. This is the network IP. Next network IP, we get it. So 192, which will becomes within this 2 bits. So 122 power 7 is an 128. 2 power 6 is the 64. By adding 128 with the 2 power 64, we will get 192. You make this 2 has to be 1 1. Rest of the things you make it 0 0 0 0 0 0. We all know after the zeros it comes with all zeros and ones. So 192 168 100.11 slash 0 0 0 0 0 1. The last IP we will know 192.168.100.11 slash the reverse of first IP will be the last IP. So you make all zeros to be ones now and 1 to be 0. What will be the broadcast IP? Now the broadcast IP will be 192.168.100.11 slash all ones. Host positions are ones. Now what is my network IP? Network IP will be 192.168.100.128. So what is my first IP? So wait, subnet mask 255.255.255.192. What will be my first IP? My first IP will be 192.168.100.129. What will be my last IP? So I will find the broadcast IP so that I will come to know what is my last IP. So broadcast IP is all ones. Once you find all ones, that will be 192.168.100.255. So obviously your last IP will be before the broadcast IP will be your last IP 192.168.100.254. Okay, so this is the way we can create each network having a 60 hosts by dividing the 256 hosts. I hope you are all enjoy this video. I will upload more videos regarding subnetting in future, so that end of the series you will get an idea how the subnetting has to be worked. So in future I will make it still more examples, and I will collect it from the textbooks and competitive exams and make your understanding to be better. Thank you so much for watching the video.